slowly to your live. Alrighty. Zoom out slowly too. Orlando, zoom out slowly. Orlando, zoom out slowly. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. Hey, just got this target. Alright. No worries, we're live. We are live. Alright, stop Orlando right there.
Welcome to KMVT Sports. I'm Rhett Anderson of tonight's volleyball matchup between the Mountain View Spartans and the Monta Vista Matadors. Just about set to get underway here. Game one between Mountain View and Monta Vista. After looks like we're ready to get underway, not was at the scorer's table, but here we go. Mountain View to serve. Back line, bump set. Over to Mountain View, nice dig. On the far side. Great kill down the middle from the back line. That was Monta Vista number 15, Ellie Carey, senior outside hitter. 1-0 for the visitors. Amanda Hua serves. Returned by Mountain View. Great block. Monta Vista keeps it alive, and Mountain View loses the ball near the net. Lack of communication there, looks like. Credit both sides there. A nice block from Mountain View, and then an equally nice dig. Again. And a nice net from the duo. That's number 7, Phoebe Lee, along with Ellie Carey. 3-0 for the visitors. Wah still to serve. And that'll be an ace. 4-0 to the visitors. Timeout called for. Mountain View will take it. It's a quick 4-0 lead for the visiting Monta Vista Matadors over the home team Mountain View Spartans. Welcome back to KMVT. 4-0 visitors. Wah serving yet again. Doug near side for Mountain View. That's a set. Dribbled at the net. Gets over to Monta Vista. Bump, and they'll send it over nice and easy. Great diving play. Beautiful setup far side. Again, that's Carey, the outside hitter, senior, for Monta Vista. 5-0 visitors. Substitutions for Mountain View. Malaysia Bajala takes a seat. Five 0 Monta Vista. Wah still serving. She is the only person who's served so far for the visitors. set for Carey, far side. Great block. Monta Vista again. Carey sets again. Here's Carey again. They go to her every time, seems like. Beautiful placement. Read the defense. Another point for Monta Vista, 6-0. And Mountain View is just looking for anything they can get defensively. They've had a couple of great plays at the net, but haven't been able to get the serve back. They've been countered by equally impressive blocking. Monta Vista leading over Mountain View. Welcome back to KMVT Volleyball. 6-0 early on for Monta Vista over the home team, the Mountain View Spartans. And serving now for Monta Vista still is Amanda Hua. And a great play for Mountain View's Sam Schaefer, one of the three captains, a 5'7" senior. And Mountain View is on the board for the first time tonight, 6-1 in favor of the visitors. Mountain View to serve. Near side set for Aiden O'Leary. Heads up play, tipping it over, a 5'8" junior, and it's 6-2. Peyton Schaefer serving for Mountain View. Allie Carey, far side. Great dig. Here's Schaffer, sets. Good rally both sides. And that should be, oh well, the back judge called it in. From my vantage point, which admittedly is not quite as good as the back judge's, obviously, but it looked like it might have been out. In any event, it was called in, and it's 7-2 Monta Vista. And they will serve. This is Tori Wall. An ace, 8-2. Wall still to serve. Near side, that's O'Leary. And good placement. That was Maya Liu, unable to get there on the dive, and it'll be 9-2 Monta Vista. Tori Wall still serving. Another ace right in the middle. She's placed it there twice now. Two. Wall again. Mountain View waiting. There's the serve. Nice set behind the line. Easy. Good dig. Mountain View over. Far side to Carey. Blocked, but still, and that'll be 11-2 Monta Vista. Wall still serving. Ellie Carey so far for Monta Vista at the net. By my count, I think she's had 5 kills. Near side, Aiden O'Leary gets it down. And that sails off the back line, and it'll be a point for Monta Vista. Wall serving. A great kill for Eleanor Johansson. One of the three captains, a 6'1" junior, opposite hitter. And that'll be an ace. That should be in, and it is. 12-5. Lauren Price serving. And that'll be out. Point Mountain View. Price still to serve. Dug by Wall. Carry the kill. And gets it down. Point Monta Vista. Two Spartans got their hands on it at the net. I believe that was Kyra Palmbush and Sam Schaffer. Not quite enough, though. Point Monta Vista, they lead 13-5. And Mountain View unable to return. 14-5 the lead now for the visitors in the first set. Kelly Chen serving into the net. Unforced error, point Mountain View and the serve, 14-6. Johansson to serve for the Spartans. Dug by Wall, set to the far side. Ruled in by both line judges, and 15-6 in favor of the visitors. Carry to serve for Monta Vista. Her team leading by a bunch. Carey Diggs, back line. Set to the middle. Great heads-up play. Visitors up by 10. Carey still to serve. Dug by Johansson, back line. Schaffer sets up the middle. Great kill by Palmbush. And no way could Monta Vista get there in time. Wall got a hand on it on the back line, but couldn't get enough. 16-7. Sophomore Ashley Kane back to serve for the Spartans. Dug by Wall, back line. Set to the far side. Here's the kill. Bumped. It's still in play. Not quite there in time. Way out of bounds. 17-7. This is Lynn to serve. Mountain View waiting. Johansson off the back line, barely gets it over. Set to the far side, can't get there in time, too close to the net. That was Amanda Hua, who tried to get a hand on it, but it was just a little too close to the net. Bumped and out, and it'll be a point for Mountain View. They trail 17-8. Palmbush to serve. Great block at the net. Palmbush and Schaffer. Mountain View's got it. Another great block out of Schaffer and Price. Schaffer sets in the middle. Little tip, but it looks like Monta Vista got the hands on it with the block, and it'll be 18-8. So after a huge explosion to start the game for Monta Vista, they've more or less kept even with Mountain View at about a 10-point lead. Back and forth now. Selena Liu serves. Schaffer sets on the near side. That's Peyton Schaffer, 2 over to her sister, actually. Point Monta Vista. Liu still to serve. Senior. Out of bounds by about 3 feet off the back line, 19-9, and Mountain View will have the serve. Schaffer to serve. Barely dug out by Monta Vista. Johansson, far side. Little hesitation on the kill, but ruled a point for Monta Vista, and 4 hits was the ruling against Mountain View. Of course, in volleyball, you only get 3 before you got to get it over. 20-9 for the visitors. The feeling I get watching this game is that Monta Vista is in a little more control of themselves and therefore of the game. Johansson to kill. Great play, returning that one. Here's Schaffer, deflected. Tip in the middle, didn't quite get it over, and that'll be a point to Mountain View, 20-10. So the feeling I'm getting watching this is that, you know, Monta Vista has a little better handle of themselves. You know, there's a couple fewer unforced errors here and there, a couple more blocks here and there, and it adds up to a 10-point lead in the first set. But Mountain View to serve, and they've certainly been playing better in these last few points. Carey tips it over. Dug in the back line. Schaffer sets in the center. Over to Johansson. Great dig. Carey once again. Schaffer right there. Easy play. Good dig. And a great heads-up play by, looks like that was Liu for Monta Vista. The ball just floated over the net. And it looks like the officials reversed the call now. He's awarded the point to Mountain View, and I think it must have been because Lee, when she made that play, either came into the net or came too far over and touched the net. In any event, 20-11, Schaffer still to serve. Dug on the back line by Chen. Carey gets it over, nice and easy. Schaffer sets in the middle. That was Aiden O'Leary. What a kill. 20-12. Peyton Schaffer still serving. Out just barely on the back left corner by about a foot or less. 21-12 for the visitors. Wall to serve once more. Last time we saw her serve, Monta Vista had 5 or 6 consecutive points. Dug by Schaffer, backside. Tipped over by Johansson. Monta Vista to play it. Johansson, good read, saw the entire defense coming up to the net and got right over to get a nice little tip over behind all the defenders. 21-13. An 8-point lead for the visitors here in the first set. If Mountain View wants to come back, obviously they've got to get a move on right now. Set is played to 25. Price serves. And a nice set for Anusha Pothanini. Pothanini is a freshman, makes it 22-13. So Monta Vista on the verge of closing out this first set. Schaffer sets up the middle. Great diving hustle by Wall from Monta Vista, but unable to get there in time. Well, she got there in time, but wasn't able to get quite under it, just enough. Point Mountain View, then trail by 8. And Johansson to serve. And just a mistake there for Monta Vista. No two ways about it. That was Selena Liu, who wasn't able to get quite around on it, just enough. Point Mountain View, Johansson still serving. Well, I got to hand it to Monta Vista for effort there. You can't really do much about that center I-beam coming across the middle of the gym, and the ball took an awkward bounce off of that. I know it's part of the field of play and all that, but it's still tough to see that. 22-16 now. Mountain View scored 3 consecutive points. Welcome back, KMVT 15. A 6-point lead for the visitors. Monta Vista leading 22-16 here in the first set. They dominated the first 10 to 12 points, kind of the first third of the set. Since then, it's been a little bit more even, a little more back and forth. Mountain View's kind of found their groove, but they haven't come back into it quite enough to even the score. Monta Vista on the verge of taking this one unless Mountain View can come back. Johansson to serve. Oh, and 2 Matadors run into each other. That's not what you want to see as the coach. That was a little bit of miscommunication on the back line between Wall and Wah. And the Matador lead is down to 5. So after a strong start, they've faltered. And Johansson serving. Conservative play to get it back over for Mountain View. Great spike and a better block. Wall digs. Schaffer to Johansson from the back. Set far side. Easy up. Schaffer tips it over and gets it almost down, and it is down. Point for Mountain View, and they are getting right back in this, and the crowd is behind them. They trailed down by just 4. Johansson's serve for Mountain View. Wall digs from the back. Great kill from Carey. Got to hand it to her. That's a heads-up play. I believe at that time Mountain View had scored the previous 5 or 6 points. That was a big one. Carey gets the kill. Her team now leads by 5, 23-18, and she will serve. Dug by Schaffer. And set in the middle by the other Schaffer. That's Kyra Palmbush with a heads-up tip over. Make it 23-19. So after an inauspicious start, this has become a very competitive match. Visitors leading by 4. Home team to serve. Wall digs out of the back. Carey with a massive kill from behind the line. 24-19 puts her team within 1. That's Ellie Carey, the senior outside hitter. One of 5 seniors on the Matadors team. Set point for Monta Vista. Oh, and a bit of a jam at the net. That was Schaffer and Lee, who both got a hand on it. Comes down on Mountain View's side, and that'll be a point Monta Vista. They take the first set, 25-19. They lead 1-0, and we'll be back. Welcome back, folks. KMVT 15 Sports. The Mountain View Spartans volleyball team is hosting the visiting Monta Vista Matadors. Mountain View trails 1-0 in this best of 5 matchup tonight. Mountain View dropped the first set by a score of 25-19. And even though the score seems fairly close, the feeling that you got watching the first set is that Mountain View took a little while to get their game together. In the first maybe third of the set, the first 10 to 12 points or so, I think the score at one point was 9-1 or 9-2. And then after that, it was, 10, 11, 12-2. And then Mountain View kind of got in a groove. And I think if you look from that point forward to the end of the set, it was much more even. And in fact, it's probably actually in Mountain View's favor from then on. It just took them a while to get warmed up. In any event, Monta Vista takes the first set. Mountain View drops it 25-19. Mountain View is led by a combination of Eleanor Johansson and That did it. Sorry for the technical difficulties there, folks. Joining you now, it's 4-3 in favor of Mountain View. Monta Vista leading 1-0 after winning the first set 20. After winning the first set 25-19, and they tie it there and make it 4-4. Here in set number 2, Kelly Chen serving for Monta Vista, barely gets over the net. Johansson near side, easy play. 5-4 to the home team. And a much better performance so far from Mountain. Got their feet under them, it looks like, and they're playing much better here. Reflected in the scoreboard, it's more of an even back and forth battle. Unlike the first set. Johansson to serve. Leading by 1. Wall digs, back line. Great kill, up and down. And that's Anumita Allure. Freshman outside hitter. Ties it up at 5, carry to great dig from Wall, and even better, carry from the back line, returned by Johansson. In on the back corner, great placement from Selena Liu. Put it where the defense ain't. Not what they say in baseball? Hit it where they ain't. 6-5 to the visitors. Carey still serving. Palmbush gets a on it, but floats it off past the back. 7-5 to the visitors. And when you look at that ball floating, there was no top spin to carry it forward, and just plenty of power behind it to carry it. And it kind of floated, which took it out of bounds. Chen sets up Wah, but she sends it sailing out. Point Mountain View, they trail 7-6. Colga board. Returned by Wall. Another great dive by Wall. Carry from the back. Schaffer sets up Johansson from behind the line. Light touch over the net. Carry. Light touch over the net for Palm. Great play. 7-7. Serving into the net. Unforced error, 8-7 visitors. Substitution. Lynn comes in for a takes a seat. Lynn will serve, the sophomore. Leading 8-7. Sets up Schaffer. And that was Sam Schaffer, set up Peyton Schaffer. Point Mountain View sails out of bounds, 8-8. Palmbush to serve. Chen sets up Wah, monster kill. This set is far more, as an observer, it's more back and forth, playing good volleyball. It's more of a battle than that. One out of Vista, they lead 10-8, and they will serve. Liu serving. Dug by Schaffer. Back to Schaffer, kill left side. Great play in the back. Lots of room for the ball to get down, 10-9. Sam serving, trailing by 1. Ling digs, great block. Carey almost gets there in time, but a great heads up the net from Johansson and Price. 10-10. Sam Schaffer still to serve, 5'7" senior. Schaffer back serve to Johansson, light touch on the block. Doug, here's Chen, sets up Carey from the net. Great play. Johansson touched again. Great blocking all around. Oh, tough bounce off the top I-beam. Carey was waiting for it to come down. It caught an awkward bounce, and nobody was able to get there in time. 11-10. Well, both times, Monta Vista has been the victim of that, call it interference from the rafters. Bit of a timeout here while they wipe down the floor. 11-10. Mountain View leading in the set. 1-0 Monta Vista leading for the match. And that'll do it. Here we go after a break. Sam Schaffer still serving for Mountain View. Monta Vista waiting. Spartans leading by 1. That's Chen. Great block, but it gets ways. Oh, miscommunication. Should have been an easy dig. Peyton Schaffer and Malaysia Bajala. Bit of miscommunication there, and it'll be a timeout taken by Monta Vista, leading 12-11 on Mountain View. We'll be back. Well, 11 lead and serving. Lead in the match. Here's Water. Dug by Schaffer. Dig from Waugh. Near set for Carey. Tipped, but it got down. And 11, a 2-point lead now. We're in the second set of this best-of-5 matchup between the Mountain View Spartans and the Monta Vista Matadors. The visiting Matadors leading by 2, 13-11. Waugh still to serve. Same location. Balaja gets there in time. Digs it. Sends it right over. Johansson digs. Schaffer sets up Schaffer. A near side. Looks like it was tipped. And it did come down. Tipped. And came down out of bounds on the Mountain View side of the net. So it's a point for the Spartans. Trail by 1, 13-12. Peyton Schaffer serving. Chen sets up Carey near side, another block. Well, a partial block. Credit Carey with the kill, 14-12. She is, or has been tonight, the bread and butter. She's everywhere. Wow, what a play. That is Hannah Kotsova. Kept it alive and they get it back with that great block from Carey. Well, I tell you, everybody in the gym, the entire Mountain View team on the floor included, thought that was going down on Monta Vista for point Spartans. But Hannah Kotsova said, nope, not if I have anything to do with it. Great dive to keep it alive. Monta Vista gets that point. They now lead by 3, 15-12. Timeout taken. Welcome back. 25 was the first set in favor of the visiting Matadors, and they're leading here as well, 15-12. But the difference between those two scores, even though they might sound a little similar at first blush, that this second set has been much more competitive than the first. The Matadors were leading by, I think, 1, and then 9-2, and then pretty soon it was 12-2, and Mountain View came back in it after that, but the damage had been done. Second set on the other side has been a more competitive story. And Alley here, back and forth with the kill. Great dive by Wall. Up Carey near side, blocked back down to Matadors. Carey again will score nice and easy. Schaffer back. Johansson, another dive from Kotsova, blocked at the net. Chen gets it over. Here's Johansson again. Kotsova digs. Chen tips it over. Schaffer digs. And confusion at the net. Looks like Monta Vista gets it over. And finally it gets down out of bounds after a light touch from Monta Vista. 15-13, point Mountain View. That was the most exciting rally of the game. Great play. A couple of great dives by Kotsova. Good kills by Carey. And equally good blocking at the net from Palmbush and Johansson with a couple of kills of her own. That's how long it was. Back and forth 10 times. Down by 2, Mountain View serves. Chen net blocked. And in off of the block. Nobody there to dig it. 15-14. Mountain View trailing by just 1. Liu digs. Chen sets. Carey gets there, and a very heads-up play to just lightly touch it right over the blocker's outstretched. Point Monta Vista leading by 2 now. 16-14. Chen to serve for Monta Vista. Her team in the match. 16-14 in the set. That sails out of bounds. Point Mountain View. Hansen will serve, trailing by 1. Wall digs. Chen sets. Near side for Liu. The kill is into the net. We have ourselves a tie game. 16 apiece in the second set. Mountain View's got trailing 1-0. Carey digs on the left side. Chen sets straight up. Selena Liu with the kill. On it at the net, no dice though. Vista lead. Ellie Carey serving. Senior outside hitter leading by 1. Johansson digs. Close up at the net. Bajala digs. There's Wall. And Chen sets it Fusion. Oh, and a very heads-up play from Sam. Read the defense like a book. Carey was backing up, kill. 3 or 4 other net, expecting a block. And Sam Schaffer tapped it right over. Tie game again, 17 apiece. Good. Johansson with the kill and a block. The net. That was Amanda Waugh and Anumita Allure. Lynn coming in for Allure. Or Pothaneni. In for Wall. Monta Vista by Bajala. Tipped over by Schaffer. Waugh's there to dig. Chen sets up. Carey tips it. Over to her sister. And killed, but out of bounds by about 2 feet on the back line. 19-17. And now it becomes crunch time. This is the 8th inning. Bottom of the 7th, top of the 9th. When you get a 2, 3, 4 point lead this late in the set, it can be hard to come back from. We'll see though, and just like that, Monta Vista serves into the net. So I take that back. You never know what'll happen. 19-18 now. A potentially critical swing there. Could have been a 3-point lead for Monta Vista. Turns into a 1-point lead. And Mountain View serving down by 1. Here's Greta Dewberry. First we've seen of her. Into the net. Point Monta Vista. Liu serving, leading by 2. Dug by Johansson. Schaffer sets over to her sister, the other Schaffer. Tipped and Lynn sets. Over to Liu. Beautiful placement, back left corner. I think Schaffer might have got a hand on it. Sam is at the net, maybe a finger. But it came down inbounds. 21-18 for the Visitors. Leading 1-0 in the match. Liu serves. Bajala digs. Chen gets a hand on it. Great dive from Gabor. Time though. Point Matadors leading by 4. 22-18 now. On the verge of making it a 2-0 match. But not quite yet. Johansson digs. Far side to her sister. Tipped. And miscommunication from Monta Vista. They had 3 people the ball, and all 3 of them stopped staring at each other. 22-19. Need a few more of those. Schaffer to serve. Backline of Carey, Chen, and Nguyen. Chen digs. Over the net. Back to Monta Vista. That was Waugh. Sam Schaffer, back set to Johansson. Monta Vista gets a hand on it. Looks like it was into the net against Monta Vista. Point Mountain View. They trail by 2. Chance of side out coming from the Monta Vista bench. Schaffer serves, trailing by 2. Returned by Monta Vista. Confusion at the net. Schaffer kills into the net and down. Point Monta Vista. 2 points away from a 2-0 lead. On the road. And they turn to Amanda Waugh. Just barely gets it over. Schaffer sets up Johansson. Tip and it's down. Point Mountain View. They're not going quietly. (23-21). Mountain View trailing and serving. Dug on the back line. Gets it over. Bajala digs. Sam Schaffer back set to Johansson. Kill, ball's not quite there. Keeps it alive. Great play from Wah, and it's over. Kill inbounds on the back line by a mile. 22 now points for Mountain View, and they trail by just one. Called for Monta Vista, 23 for the visiting Matadors, 22 for the home Spartans. 1-0 in favor of Vista in the match, and I tell you, hell of a second set here. It was a little bit lackluster, at least on the part. Took them a while to get their feet under them, but this set after they warmed up has been. But we'll be back. Welcome back to KMVT. A 23-22 lead for the visiting Matadors. And Mountain View to serve, trailing by one. They turn to Peyton Schaffer. Junior outside hitter. Bajala sets Johansson. Tipped. Still. Johansson again. Great dig, but out of bounds and over the net. 23-23, a tie game. Schaffer serving. Doesn't take any. Setting up Chen, blocked at the net and down. Point Monta Vista. Monta Vista by one. The serve. It is set point. And a big dig. Wah. Bajala digs. Schaffer bumps at Johansson. Gets it down. Point Mountain View. We're going to extras. 24. to 24. Mountain View desperately trying to avoid going down 2-0. They need this. Lauren Price serves. Wall digs. Carry. That was Lauren Price, far side. Couldn't quite handle the set. And another set point for Monta Vista. This time they turn to Kelly Chen. Served well so far. Bajala digs. Near side for Johansson. Kill in. 25 apiece. Back and forth. Johansson to serve. Tied at 25. Grazes the net, gets over. Monta Vista returns. Johansson digs. Schaffer over to Price. Carey can't get there. 26-25. Mountain View comes back to take a 1-point lead, and they have the serve, and it is set point. Monta Vista for side out. Johansson trying to deny them. Here's the serve. It's good. Wall digs. Here's Chen with the kill. Price gets it over. Great play from Monta Vista. Soft over. Bajala digs. Can't get there in time. Point Monta Vista. That was a gimme. No dice. Back to 26 apiece. Carry to serve for Monta Vista. She's been excellent. Bajala can't dig it. And Monta Vista takes a 1-point lead. Carey still the serve. Again, set point over and over. And looks like that's going out of bounds, and it is. And she is very upset with herself. Can't believe it. She knows she had one there. 27 apiece now. Well beyond the 25 to win. This is Ashley Kane. Here's Chen with a massive kill. Now up by 1. Tung Lin substitutes in to serve. Here she is. Bajala gets there. Johansson. Soft over. Carey digs. Chen sets up Wah. Blocked out of bounds. And finally, Monta Vista takes it by a score of 29 to 27. And they take a 2-0 lead in the match. Wow, hell of a second set. We'll come back. Welcome back to KMVT15 Sports. Coming to you from the campus of Mountain View High School, where they are hosting the visiting Monta Vista Matadors. The Matadors have a 2-0 lead in the match, heading into set 3 as we're about to get started here. But the story of the match so far has been Monta Vista heading off Mountain View's rally in the second set. The first set was a pretty one-sided. The score was 25-19 after that first set, but that score didn't tell you the whole story. Mountain View came out slow and sluggish. They were down by about 10 or 12 to 2 or 3 early on. They kind of rallied and got their feet under them, but weren't able to take the first. Then in the second set was just back and forth, a great battle. Went to extras, ended up being 29 to 27 in favor of Monta Vista. Mountain View now serving, looking for 3 straight sets to pull off a victory here. It's going to be tough with play like that, though. That was Amanda Waugh with a kill to start the scoring at 1-0 in favor of Monta Vista. Waugh now back to serve. Peyton Schaffer digs. Ooh, near side for Johansson. No way Selena Liu is going to get there in time. 1-1. And an ace for Mountain View. Monta Vista should have been able to get that. Good placement from Mountain View, but it was, right down the middle. Credit Peyton Schaffer, still serving, up 2-1. Selena Liu with the kill. Sam Schaffer couldn't get around on it. 2-2 now. Johansson, kept alive by Liu. Brought over by Allure. Schaffer sets up Johansson. Little tip. Gonna get down. Nope. Wall digs. Carry over. Looks like it's inbounds by a touch. And the coach was right in front of him, contesting that. But the floor judge was also right in front of it. Easy to make a call of his own. 3-2 now, Monta Vista. Wall serving. Bajala digs. Sam Schaffer sets near side. That's Aiden O'Leary, gets the kill. Goes off of Wall's hands on the far sideline. 3-3. Price serves. Monta Vista can't keep up, 4-3. Price to serve. Here it comes. Schaffer back set to Johansson, killed, and looks like it rattled between two Matadors, and one of them is down. It looks like it got her right in the face. That's Amanda Waugh. Up on her feet now. Round of applause from the audience. A bit shaken up. The ball rattled between Waugh and Liu. I think it bounced off of both of their faces after catching an awkward glance off someone's shoe. 5-3 the score now in favor of Mountain View. Waugh will stay in the game, and that's good for Monta Vista. She's been key for them. And that is in on the back line. And Monta Vista cannot believe it. Carry to kill. Johansson blocks into the net, carries with it, hits it twice in a row. And that'll be a point to Mountain View. I take that back on the last one, folks. They awarded that point to, in fact, Monta Vista. It looks like the official overruled the line judge who had called it in. Monta Vista took that one. Mountain View takes this one. They now lead 6-4 with the serve. Johansson into the net. And it's now 6-5. Service back to Monta Vista will be Carey. Carey to serve. Johansson, Bajala, and Schaffer waiting. Johansson didn't touch it, and it is called out and a point for Mountain View. A bit hesitant there from the line judges, both of them. Weren't sure quite what to call. 7-5 Mountain View. Kane serving. Schaffer sets up her sister Peyton. Bajala digs, Wall digs. Carey from the back line. Johansson returns. Into the net, ball's loose and down. Point Mountain View. Glances off of Wall on the back line. That'll be a point for Mountain View. They've now taken a 4-point lead here in the third set. Quite a difference between the first two. It's as if Monta Vista has played fairly well and pretty even across all two sets and change so far. Mountain View started off fairly poorly, to be honest, and then improved from there, played fairly well in the second, and now they have just come into their own here in the third. They have a 4-point lead. Granted, it's early. We'll see how it plays out, but so far looking good. Mountain View returns. Wall digs. Chin sets up a lure with a kill. Down and in, 9-6. Here's Lynn to serve. Johansson gets there, but he glances off. They'll get it over. Carey digs. Chen sets up Waugh with a kill. Great dig from Bajala. Schaffer sets up her sister, Peyton Schaffer. Background, great dive from Carey to Chen and Waugh to over. Mountain View, and it'll be out of bounds, calls the back judge. And I think a lot of the Monta Vista fans are okay with that because they might have thought it was in, but the call came out. In any event, it's ruled out. It's a point for Monta Vista. They lead 9-7. Excuse me, they trail 9-7. And a big kill from Schaffer puts her team up 10-7. Leading 10-7. Here's Palm Bush to serve. Doug in the back line. Chen back set. Beautiful kill from Selena Liu. 10-8. Timeout taken from Mountain View. Leading 10-8 in the set. Trailing 2-0 to Monta Vista for the match. We'll be back. Welcome back. 2-0 in favor of the visitors. The Monta Vista Matadors, they won the first set, 25-19, and the second set in extras, 29-27, but they now trail 10-8 to the Mountain View Spartans. Coming up on midway through the third set. Mountain View trying to hang on and rally. Liu to serve for Monta Vista. Johansson gets it. Schaffer tips it over. Bajala digs. Peyton Schaffer with the kill. Good block from Chu. Scrum at the net. Brought over. Bajala digs. Sam Schaffer near side to Peyton Schaffer. Killed and inbounds. Point Mountain View. They lead 11-8. Schaffer. Ooh, bounces off the chest of Nguyen, but the ball gets over. Awkward bump at the net. It looks like, I think Schaffer came into the net, is the ruling. I take that back. Not that she came into the net, but rather that she came up on it, under the ball, instead of setting it on her wrists. As if she was cupping it in her hand, I believe was the ruling. In any event, point Monta Vista. They now have the serve, trailing by 2. 11-9. Schaffer digs. Set to Johansson. Big kill, good block. Ball's live. Carey will take it near side. Little tip. Johansson, good dive. Bajala sets. That'll be Ashley Kane. Sends it over. Chen. Little tip blocked by Johansson, but it gets down and point Monta Vista. They now trail by 1. Schaffer with a nice kill. And Amanda Waugh there. Point Mountain View. Leading. Carey, big kill, but out of bounds. Sails out by a foot or two. 12-11. Excuse me. Take that back. 13-10. Mountain View leading by 2. Carey's kill sails out. Mountain View now leads by 3. Schaffer to serve into the net. 13-11. Wall serving. Bajala digs. Sam Schaffer sets up Kane on the near side. Carey gets there. Great run. Wall sends it over. Johansson set up. Out of bounds. A 1-point lead for Mountain View. Monta Vista serves. Johansson with a kill. It's going to go down on the backside. Now leading by 2, 14-12. So a back and forth match. here in this third set, excuse me. Monta Vista leading 2-0 for the match and trailing 14-12 for the set. Price serves. And the ruling is out of bounds. Just barely. Price had to get out of the way. A 3-point lead for the home team now. Trying to avoid a sweep. Price to serve. Wall can't get it. Glances off her wrist. A 4-point lead for the home team. (16-12). Kotsova digs. Still alive. Carey sets it over. Price gets it. Little setup for Ashley Kane, and it's down in the back. Good effort from Wall, but not enough. 17-12, and a big lead for Mountain View now, and they're coming into their own in the third set. They lead 17-12, but trailing 2-0 for the match. We'll come back. Welcome back to Mountain View on KMVT 15 Sports. 17-15 your score in favor of the home team, trailing 2-0 to Monta Vista Matadors for the match. For Monta Vista. Bajala for Palm Bush, massive kill, great dig from Wall. Carry over. Bajala, Schaffer, Palm Bush on the run again, can't get there. Good play from Palm Bush. Chen is not able to get there in time. Mountain View by 3. Carey kills back line, but a little bit out by about 2 or 3 feet, and now Mountain View leads by 5. Johansson to serve once more, up by 5. Chen sets up a lure. Great block from Palm Bush. Monta Vista's got it alive. Ball bounces around the net. Over now. Kane sets up Johansson from behind the line. Good block. Johansson digs. Schaffer near side to Kane. Still alive. Lou gets it over. Out of bounds. Point Mountain View. They lead 6. Four points away from their set victory. Carey digs. Chin to the far side. Great kill. Bounces off the net. Point Monta Vista. Textbook bump set spike. Five-point for Monta Vista. Carey serving. Bajala digs. Scrum at the net. Yeah, pretty obvious call there. That was Sam Schaffer who hit it twice in a row. Point Mountain View trailing by 4. Excuse me, Point Monta Vista now trailing by 4. Carey still serving. Lets it go. Will reserve. Score remains 21-17. Johansson digs. Schaffer sets up Palm Bush. Little touch over. Chen there to dig. Carey will get it, and it'll get down. Point Monta Vista. Surprising to see that this late in the set. Carey's been doing that all match. Credit a good from Ellie Carey, senior outside hitter. 20. Here's service. Johansson digs. Schaffer sets up Palm Bush. Great play back left. I think both Kelly Chin and Ellie Carey thought it was going to go out of bounds in the back left corner. Just misjudged that. 22-18 now. Carey gesturing to the sideline. That was mine. That was mine. 4-point lead for the home team and service. Here's Ashley Kane. Carey serves in the back. Hits the net. Still alive. One over to get across. Kane digs. Sam Schaffer sets up Peyton Schaffer near side. Blocked but down. Point Mountain View the next point. Their first set victory. Looking to stay alive in this best of 5. (23-18), 5-point lead. Home team with the serve. Carey digs. Chen sets far side to Lou. Little touch over. Block is there. Point Mountain View. Set point for the Spartans, leading by 6 in the third set. Ashley Kane, 5'8" sophomore. Here's a serve. Dug by Wall out of the back line. Carey with the kill. Ball is still alive. Johansson will get it from the back. Wall digs. Chen, far side to Lou. Here's the kill. Bounces off the net and goes down. Point Monta Vista. They keep it alive. Trailing by 5 with the serve in the third set. Lynn to serve. Sophomore. Johansson digs. Sam Schaffer. Cross court to Peyton Schaffer. Out of bounds. Point Monta Vista. That was close. Or it looked close from my vantage point. I'll trust the line judge there in the back. Better view of it than I did. Trailing by 4 now. Monta Vista serves. Johansson digs again. Sam Schaffer cross court. Same exact thing. Chen's there to dig. Lou sets. Schaffer to Johansson from the back. Big kill. Oh, almost able to get it across. That was a great effort from Monta Vista, but not enough. It took them 4 to get it over. They dropped the point and the set. 25-20 to Mountain View. Mountain View takes set number 3. Monta Vista leads now 2-1. We'll switch sides and come back. Welcome back to KMVT15 Sports. Coming to you from the campus of Mountain View High School. In today's best of 5 matchup between the visiting Monta Vista Matadors and your Mountain View Spartans. The score stands at 2-1 after 3 sets in favor of Monta Vista. They won the first set 25-19 and the second 29-27 in extras. Mountain View took the third 25-20, and here we go in set 4. Johansson over. Chen. Set and a big kill from Phoebe Lee. Haven't seen much of her tonight, but shows up strong to start the 4th, 1-0. Schaffer. That's Sam Schaffer, sets up Peyton Schaffer. Monta Vista returns. Here's Chen. Great dig, but off the rafter. Another great play. Here's Ashley Kane, gets it over. Chen sets up Lou, and it's down 2-0. Waugh serving. And in, back left corner. Misjudged by Peyton Schaffer. She clearly thought it was going out. She was right there for it and got out of the way. 3-zip. Waugh to serve. Peyton digs. Johansson, little tip, and it's going to get back over. Down, but out of bounds. No, it looks like they're changing the call. It was tipped across by Monta Vista, but went out of bounds. Point to Mountain View and the serve. Peyton Schaffer. That'll be an ace. Chen couldn't get there in time on the far side. Three to two now. Mountain View trailing. High serve. Chen sets up carry. Great block from Johansson. Nothing you can do about that. Heads up defensive play. Tied at 3. Here's Schaffer. To Chen. Bajala digs. Kane far side, O'Leary far side. Blocked out of bounds, point Mountain View. They lead by 1. Chen sets up Waugh. Big kill into the net, barely gets over. Schaffer sets up O'Leary. Looks like O'Leary went into the net. Easy call, 4-4. Wall serves. Bajala, her counterpart, digs. Johansson gets a serve. Carey right there for the block. That was Carey along with Allure. Two of them there to deny Johansson. Monta Vista up 1. Wall to serve. Peyton Schaffer digs. Sam Schaffer sets. Johansson with the kill. Carey sends it over. Bajala digs. Schaffer to O'Leary, still alive, down, point Mountain View. Lauren Price to serve. Tied at 5. Great diving play from Selena Liu. Price digs. Johansson, a little under it, gets it over. Here's Chen, sets up Carey. Sets it over, easy. O'Leary to Schaffer. Over to her sisters, Peyton. Here's Allure, blocked and out, point Monta Vista. And the Monta Vista fans are out in force tonight. Or at least you'd think they were by how loud they are. They certainly pack a punch. 6-5 Monta Vista. Here's a little tip over. Carey digs. Now Carey to kill. Blocked, but down. Schaffer digs. Schaffer sets. Johansson. Chen. To Liu. Schaffer again. Here's Bajala at the net. Gonna be tight. Still alive. Gets down. Point Monta Vista. They take a 3-point lead in the 4th set and a timeout Mountain View. And they need it. We'll come back. Eight to 5 your score here in the 4th set. 2-1 for the match in favor of the visiting Monta Vista Matadors. Monta Vista to serve. Bajala digs. Sam Schaffer sets. Johansson the kill. Great block. Carey keeps it alive. Hell of a play. Gets it across. Ball's alive. And a wonderful dig from Chu. Carey gets a hand on it, but was kind of jammed up against the net. Should be a point Mountain View. It is. It's now 8-6. Johansson will serve, trailing by 2. Carey to Chen. Back to Carey. Wow, what a kill. 9-6. Carey to serve, leading by 3. Chen to Allure up the middle, back right corner and down. 10-6, a 4-point lead for the visitors. Carey to serve again. Another great serve. She's on a roll. Chen gets up, tries to get ahead of it. Here's Palmbush, out of bounds, backside. Carey again, now up by 5. Another great serve. Schaffer. Across, Carey dives. What a play, off the rafter. Oh, man, that's happened 4 or 5 times today. And to my memory, each one of them has gone against Monta Vista. It's a bummer to see the beam get in the way like that. It's not that low of a beam. If I had to guess, I'd say it's about 20, maybe 25 feet up. But not that high either. Miscommunication from Monta Vista, an ace for Mountain View, trailing by 4. Now trailing by 3, Wall digs. Lou keeps it alive. Over to Mountain View, Schaffer, light set to Palmbush, on the run, out of bounds, long. 12-8. Substitutions for Monta Vista. Phoebe Lee comes in, replaces Anamita Allure. Lynn serves. Schaffer across to her sister. Great kill. Ball still alive. Carey gets there in time. It's going to be tough to get it over. Monta Vista does. Mountain View digs. Oh, heads up play. Not able to catch him sleeping though. Here's Lynn off of Bajala's shoulder in the back corner, and a 5-point lead. Lynn serving. Johansson digs. Schaffer over to her sister Peyton. Out of bounds. Looks like Mountain View wants a timeout. It's a 6-point lead for Monta Vista. We'll be back. Welcome back. A 6-point lead for the visitors, leading 2-1 in the match and 14-8 in the set with the serve. Lynn to serve. Back line of Johansson, Bajala, Peyton Schaffer, and Ashley Kane. Johansson takes it. Schaffer sets up her sister Peyton, blocked at the net. Ball's still alive. Bajala, good dig. Johansson gets it over. Carey from the back left corner. Chen sets up Wah. Johansson to Schaffer. Back to Schaffer. Ball's blocked. Mountain View still alive. Back right corner and down. That's Palmbush. 14-9. Substitutions for Mountain View. Price coming in, replaces Bajala. Antonio Boscacci comes in, replaces Palmbush. Boscacci to serve. Trailing by 5. Ball catches the net, goes over, immediately returned. Back to Mountain View now. Here's Peyton Schaffer, out of bounds. A 6-point lead for the visitors. And I was saying earlier about the two sides of Mountain View. The one aggressive, the one tentative. We've seen more of the tentative one this set. And it's easy to say that when they're down by 6, but I think that's part of the reason. Blocked at the net. Great play by Phoebe Lee. And not to take anything away from Monta Vista, they played phenomenally, particularly Carey and Chen and Wah, that trio. But it's been a little more tentative, this Mountain View. This is more like the first part of the first set when they were down by 7, 8, 9, 10, around there for most of the time. Serve goes sailing out of bounds. Point Mountain View. They now trail by 6. See if they can come back here. Sam Schaffer. Dug by Kotsova. Here's Chen with a kill. Bajala. Peyton Schaffer blocked at the net. The duo of Lee and Chen were there to block it, but it went out of bounds. 16-11, Point Mountain View. Schaffer still to serve. Kotsova can't get to it. Great diving play from Lynn. Carey gets it over, Wah gets it over, still alive. Here's Johansson, tipped, inbounds, Point Mountain View. Schaffer into the net, short. Hate to see that if you're Mountain View. Have to avoid those unforced errors, especially late in the game. They're like turnovers in basketball. Or base running mistakes in baseball. Inbounds for Monta Vista. That was Schaffer with the misread on the near sideline. 18-12 now, a 6-point lead for the visitors, and leading 2-1 in the match. Bajala digs. Sam Schaffer sets up Johansson. Here's the kill. Wah gets there. Great play from Johansson. Immediately saw it coming over the net. Got it right down. 18-13. They need all those they can get if they want to stay alive. They trail 2-1. Kotsova digs. Chen sets up. Here's Schaffer, back set to Johansson. Nice little tip, and it's down, and a Point Mountain View. Trail by 4. Gibord with the serve. Here's Carey with the kill. Blocked out of bounds. That was Gibord in the back right corner. I think she was set up to have a chance. But, of course, the tip at the net sort of altered the trajectory of the ball a little bit. Threw her off by just a half inch or so. That's all you need. Ball goes out of bounds. 5-point lead now for Monta Vista with the serve. Here's Wall. Johansson. Great kill. Here's Carey. Little set over. Easy play. Chen to Carey again. Johansson, good read. Back right corner and down. Now trail by 4. by 3. They were trailing by 4. Johansson puts that one down in the back right corner. They're now down by 3. Lauren Price to serve, trailing by 3. Big serve right here. Getting close to the end of the set. Allure with a good block, kill, but Palmbush even better there with the block. Keeping Mountain View alive 19-17. They've come back to make this an almost even game. And the momentum is in their favor. And they need it to be. They're trailing 2-1 in the match. Kotsova digs. Chen sets up Allure, a little touch over the net. Here's Price for Johansson, blocked off of Allure's shoulder. And another point, Mountain View. They now trail by just 1. Well, we've got ourselves effectively a tie game. It's back and forth. In fact, Mountain View's been surging. And yeah, I like that call. Monta Vista takes a timeout, and they need something to stem the flow here. We'll come back. Welcome back. 2-1 for the match in favor of the visiting Monta Vista Matadors. Mountain View trailing by 1, 19-18 in the 4th set. Lauren Price to serve, trailing by 1. Serve is over. Kotsova barely gets there. Great dig. Still alive. Schaffer sets for Johansson. Johansson sends it over. Chen gets for Allure. Kill, a massive one, back right corner. Huge play. 2-point lead for the visitors. Substitutions now. Nicole Gabord coming in for Maya Liu. Selena Liu coming in for Hana Kotsova. Kelly Chen to serve. Bajala digs. Sam Schaffer. Kill goes off of Wall's shoulder and out of bounds, 2019. Trailing by 1. Mountain View serves. Chen gets there. Back across to Mountain View. Johansson. Palmbush, little tip over. Great diving. Over to Carey. Here's the kill. Bajala is there. Kane. Kelly digs. Wall sends it over. Every play counts. Palmbush, little tip. Carey is there. Bajala. Schaffer. Liu, Chen, Allure, it's down, point Monta Vista. That was huge. Mountain View fighting for their lives. Carry to serve, leading by 2. It is alive. And the coaching staff erupts. They claim that Gabord had her hand under the ball as it hit the floor, and it looks like the officials are talking it over. I happen to agree with that. I think that's what happened. And yes, that is what the officials rule. Still talking it over. Looks like since the play was whistled dead, it stays at 21-19 with Carey serving. Schaffer, far set. Bajala gets there. Carey digs. Chen sends it over. Johansson, Schaffer. Inside the back right corner. That was the right call. Great kill. High pressure kill. Late in the match. Trailing by 2. Crunch time in the set. Down 2-1 for the match. Big play from Aiden O'Leary, 5'8" junior. Mountain View trailing by 1 now. Here's Ashley Kane. Kane serves. Carey digs. Chen sets up Wah. Massive kill. Kane digs. Great volleyball all around here. Here's Carey. Nice little tip over for Liu. Johansson kills. Wall keeps it alive. Chen. Bajala dives. Schaffer. Schaffer again. Here's Chen. Near set for a lure. Big kill. And it's down. A 2-point lead for Monta Vista. 3 points away from clinching the match. Bajala, Johansson. Bajala will send it. Carry to Chen. And it's down. Wow, what a play. What a great dive in the back right corner from Johansson. But it hits the net, goes down. Point Monta Vista, they now lead by 3. Schaffer digs, low serve. Johansson from the back, blocked down. Still alive. Here's Palmbush, up and over. Chen sets up near side for Wob. Huge kill, great dive from Johansson. Ball's alive, still alive. And Mountain View can't get there in time. 4 hits to get it over. And this is match point for Monta Vista. Little confusion. Johansson talking something over the coach. Possibly an injury. She'll be okay, stays in. Here we go. A 4-point lead for Monta Vista with the serve. They'll turn to Lin. Bajala digs. Mountain View clinging here. Huge kill from Peyton Schaefer. And the Spartans stay alive. Trailing by 3 now with the serve. Antonia Boscacci, second time we've seen her. Here's the serve, she gets it in. Here's carry from the back, massive kill. It's gonna bounce up over near the bench. Ball's alive, Johansson sends it over. Carey gets there. Here's Wah. Johansson from the backside, big kill, back right and down. And they've scored 3 straight to stay alive. They trail now by just 2. But every point is huge. Timeout's called for. Monta Vista will take it. A 2-point lead for Monta Vista, leading 2-1 in the match. We'll come back. Welcome back to match point. 24-22 in favor of the visitors. They lead 2-1, but Mountain View is serving, and they've scored the last 3 points. Clinging to life here, they turn to Antonia Boscacci, a 5'3" junior. They need accurate service. Here it is, barely gets over, great dive. Carry from the back. Schaefer to the net, blocked, almost down. Mountain View keeps it alive. Carey digs, back right. Wow. Selena Liu unable to get it over. Point Mountain View. Boscacci still serves. Now trailing by just 1. Here's the serve. Carry from the back line. Big kill. Good dive. And wow, that was a little bit of miscommunication. Something's being called for. It looks like the ruling is that the ball hit the rafter. Well, the ruling is a point for Mountain View, but that's being contested. Well, not contested, but the officials are talking it over. Monta Vista is saying, no, 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 no. That hit the rafter, and that's why all of our players let the ball go. Understandable, although you should never let it go. And it looks like they rule a point for Mountain View. And from my viewpoint, I've got to agree with that. I didn't see it hit the rafter. It might have grazed it on the other side. But as far as I can tell, I didn't see it. In any event, the ruling is a point for Mountain View. It's now 24-24. They've come storming back to score the last 5 points. All the while, Monta Vista being on match point. And Boscacci will serve. We're going at least to 26. Boscacci barely gets it over the net, but it does get down, and Mountain View now leads by 1. Well, 7 points ago, I never would have guessed that this would be the outcome. Not that we have an outcome yet, but Mountain View is leading by 1, and they have set point, trailing 2-1. Boscacci, this time almost goes out of bounds, but Monta Vista will take it. Sends it over. Schaffer sets up Peyton Schaffer, out of bounds. Point Monta Vista, 25 apiece. Well, let me tell you something. Ever since that first sluggish start from Mountain View, the last 3 sets have been nothing but sluggish. 25 apiece now. Schaffer sets up her sister, blocked, but it looks like it made contact. Officials are trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah, that's the right call. Point Monta Vista. Lou serving for match point. Up against the net, it's going to be close. Punched over. Carey gets there. Goes wide and out of bounds. 26 apiece. Mountain View serving. Substitutions, Kotsova coming in for Lou. Back line of Carey, Lynn, and Kotsova. Sam Schaffer serving. Tied at 26. Lynn digs. Chen to Lou. And Mountain View with a huge block, and they now lead by 1. They have set point. Kotsova digs. Carey, big kill, out of bounds, and Mountain View has come storming back to win the 4th set, scoring 6 consecutive points while Monta Vista was on match point to force extra points, and they take it 28-26. We're now tied at 2 apiece, heading into the 5th set. And let me tell you something, at the end of the 3rd set, with Monta Vista up 2-1, and Mountain View kind of rallying, but Monta Vista looking much better, I never would have thought that we'd be here. It's now 2-2. And we're going to a decisive 5th set, 2:15 when we come back. Welcome back, 2-2, heading into the 5th set. You can see the score there. Monta Vista took the 1st and the 2nd sets. And Mountain View came storming back to take the 3rd and the 4th. So we go to a 5th set. We're playing to 15. Not the normal 25. 5th set goes to 15. And Mountain View has all the momentum in the world. They scored they scored 6 straight points to force extras there in the 4th set on the ropes. And then took it in extras, 28-26. So they have all the momentum in the world. But Monta Vista has proven that they're a very capable team. And they're a little bit more even-keeled. Mountain View's maybe a little streakier, you might say. First point here, Carey to kill. Blocked and down. Point Monta Vista. And every point is critical now. Can't afford any mistakes whatsoever. 1-0 visitors. Bajala digs. Sam Schaefer sets up Johansson. Little tip. Carey digs. Wah. Over to Wall. to Bajala. Schaffer, Johansson again. Kill, back right and in. 1-1. Schaefer, high arcing serve. Waugh with a kill. Bajala can't get there in time. 2-1 visitors. Here's Schaffer, back set Johansson. Massive kill, but into the net. Bit of a block, too. Mountain View's with it. Wall digs. Here's Monta Vista carry. Ooh, huge kill. Bit of a block. No block. Point Mountain View. Out of bounds. Prince. Carry. Into the net. Point Monta Vista. They lead now 3-2. And this fifth game, only to 15, goes by in the blink of an eye. Chen serves. Schaefer. Palm Bush. Chen to a lure. Dug by Schaffer. Schaffer back to Johansson. Little tip over, and Wall can't get there. Tied at 3. Chen sets up Liu. Schaffer across to Prince. Great dive from Wall. Mountain View can't believe it's still alive. Oh, and a beautiful heads-up play from Schaffer. That was Sam Schaffer at the net. And the home team now leads 4-3 with the serve. The crowd encouraging them on. Johansson. Dug by Waugh. From Chin. Schaffer to Price. Here's Waugh. Johansson. Schaefer. To Peyton Schaefer. Here's Chen. Carey. Point Mountain View, I believe the ruling was that the Monta Vista player, who I believe at the net was Chen, came under the ball with the palm. 5-3 Mountain View. Carey digs. Allure with a kill. That's going to get down. Point Monta Vista trailing by 1. Oh, a very heads-up play from Lauren Prince. Excuse me, Price. Six to 4 now, Mountain View. Ashley Kane substitutes in to serve. Aiden O'Leary takes a seat. Wall digs. Chen sets up Carey from the back. Massive kill into the net, though. 7-4 to the home team, and they're starting to run away with it. But even with a 3-point lead, and even in the fifth set, which is so short again, things can turn around in a hurry. Carey gets there, but Liu is not able to get back behind the bench to keep it alive, and Mountain View now leads by 4. Timeout is called for. Monta Vista will sit for a minute. We'll take a break. Welcome back. 8-4 is your score in the 5th set. Mountain View leading and with the serve. Ashley Kane. Carrie Diggs. Chen sets up Lou. Blocked out of bounds. 8-5. Trailing by 3. Here's Chen. Bajala to Schaefer. Out of bounds. 8-6. Trailing by 2. Bajala gets there. Johansson runs it down. Schaefer gets it over. Good play. Here's Wah. Massive kill. Still alive. Nope. Point Mountain View. Excuse me. Point Monta Vista. Trailing by just 1 now. 8-7. And just like that, they're back in it. Things can change very quickly. Trailing by 1 now. Schaefer to her sister Peyton. Chen sets up Carey. Bajala Diggs. Sam Schaefer again to Peyton Schaefer. Chen straight up to Phoebe Lee. Great play. Tied up at 8 now. Couldn't ask for a better match. Lynn serves. Johansson gets there. Schaefer sets up Johansson behind the line. Carrie Diggs. Here's Chen. Bumps that over to Wah. Schaefer across to her sister Peyton again. Carrie Diggs in the back. Here's Chen. Little tip over. Scrum at the net. Still alive, and it's over. Carrie gets there. No whistle. We play. Wah kills it. Hits the net. Still alive yet again. Here's Carey from the backside, little set over, looks for an opening, nothing there. Schaefer sets up Johansson, running in from the back, back right and down. Great play. 9-8 now, home team leading. Substitutions, Lauren Price coming in for Bajala, the setter. And Antonia Boscacci will head back to serve. A 5'3" junior. We've seen her only in service today. Leading by 1. Here's the serve. It's good. Wah. Johansson. Schaefer across to her sister Peyton again. Blocked and out of bounds. That should be a Mountain View point. That's correct. It was tipped at the net. A 2-point lead. Boscacci with the serve. Game 5. 2:15. Here's Boscacci. Service looks out, way out by a mile. Palmbush is coming in. She'll go in for Boscacci, who takes a seat. 10-9 now. Service goes to Monta Vista's Selena Liu, the senior. 10-9 serve. Schaefer sets up Johansson from the back. Great block, gave it plenty of time up in the air. Chen, shortstop to Wah, back left down. Tied at 10. Liu still in service. Schaefer, Johansson, Bojala, and Price waiting for her. Johansson takes it. Schaefer sets up Peyton, blocked. Carrie Diggs. Chen, little set over. Stays alive. Price sets up Schaffer. Looks like it'll be out. It is out. And Monta Vista takes a 1-point lead. Timeout taken by Mountain View. 11-10 Monta Vista in the 5th game. We'll come back. Ooh. Ooh. Welcome back, KMVT. 11-10, Monta Vista leading by 1. In game 5, going to 15, win by 2. Blue serves. Bajala digs. Schaffer to Johansson from behind the line. Blocked at the net. Still alive. Point Mountain View. Tied at 11. Sam Schaefer to serve. Back line left to right of Carey, Lynn, and Kotsova. Tied at 11. Here's Schaefer's service. Kotsova digs on the right. To Waugh. Schaefer, back set to Johansson, blocked at the net. It looks like it went on the outside of the marker. Out of bounds. 12-11, Monta Vista. Kotsova takes a seat. Replaced by Waugh. Waugh heads back to serve. Schaffer to Johansson. Jen sets up Waugh. Big serve, looks like it'll get there. Point Monta Vista, they lead by 2, and they're within striking distance of victory. They lead 13-11. And another timeout taken by Mountain View, rightfully so. We'll be back. Welcome back, a 2-point lead for the visitors. In game 5, 13-11, going to 15, win by 2. Here's Waugh. Bajala digs. Risky there with some confusion. Chen gets it over and down. 14-11. Match point in game 5. And the Monta Vista Matadors turn to none other than Amanda Waugh. She's been lights out all game. Let's see if they can put it away. Schaefer digs. Johansson. Little tip over. Ball still alive and over. Johansson kills and gets it down. Keeps them alive. 14-12 now. Every point is match point for Monta Vista. Mountain View trailing by 2 with the serve. And they turn to Peyton Schaffer, a 5A junior, outside hitter. There's a serve, plenty of air under it. Chen sets up Carey, left side down, and that will do it. A 15-12 victory in game 5 gives the Monta Vista Matadors a 3-2 victory on the road at Mountain View. What a game from everyone all around. Mountain View came back from a sluggish start to tie it at 2-2, and then a 15-12 score in game 5 will win it for Monta Vista. From all of us here at KMVT15, Renee Mendoza, producer and director. On camera was Ted Melke, Orlando Montes, Adam Solomon. We'll see you next time. Thanks.